Hello, welcome to Spell Day. We're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHB +3. Those +3 spells are homebrew spells. We're at +2 at the moment. You gotta back in the playlist to find them, and today's spell is Thorn Whip.
Ah. The vase!
Transmutation cantrip, casting time for 1 action, range of 30 feet, components herbal somatic material, the stem of a plant with thorns, duration instantaneous. Create a long, vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command toward a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. This spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach 5th level, for 2d6, 11th level 3d6, and 17th level 4d6. Homebrew it. That isn't to say it's the worst, but the classes that get Thorn Whip, homebrew it in the sense of it's what I've seen, it's what I do, I've seen other campaigns use, and the few other games I did play was allowed, was that Thorn Whip could also pull items. Because yes, the spell specifically states creature, but large or smaller, that's quite the wide range of weight you're pulling. So I allow the pulling of items, 10 feet away. Now don't get me wrong, the items are likely still going to be taking damage. But if you want to risk it or think it's durable enough, yeah. 30 feet away, whip it, begin pulling it closer, because it only moves 10 feet anyway. I think my favorite use of this I've seen was in a chase scene in one of my games, where a large section of the party was running along the road, and then some other members and the person they were chasing were running along the rooftops of this town. And one player from the ground, the Druid, swung Thorn Whip up to the rooftop, yanked, and it was enough to knock him 3 stories down. It's another cliff one. It doesn't push though, so you gotta be in a sense where you can pull. Though damage-wise for a cantrip, it does land the effect of it's a cantrip with another effect. This one is pulling a target closer to you. And it does d6. The benefit is the target being pulled closer, there's no save. It's up to you hitting their AC. Now it's only a 30-foot distance, but still, if you're trying to get them into melee or pull them closer, it doesn't immediately bring them to you, just only 10 feet. Which with action economy, or not action economy, but turn order, if you have allies that can go before then, they might be able to now get into range by you pulling them a bit closer. Also aesthetically, it's cool. It's poison ivy whipping, yeah, it's a whip. It's a plant whip. Nasty though, that's... oh, lots of thorns. 5 out of 10. Doesn't do that much damage, but the fact that there's no save tied to the pull, it's just up to hitting. And it can still do a large creature or smaller. It's not just your size or smaller, or medium or smaller. It's not that bad, being able to pull an ogre, a beast, a horse someone's riding on, off ledges, into dangerous areas, or other effects. It's pretty good. I mean, it's 5 because it's just up to the build. You might not always want to bring targets closer to you, and even then, the damage tied to that bringing them closer isn't the best. But it's not that bad. It's alright. It's a 5. If you add the pulling of objects, it's probably going to go up another 1, maybe 2. Because then it just fills a similar role to Mage Hand for limited distance. But that's homebrew. It's a 5. Does anyone even look at the numbers anyway?